hello people, welcome to another episode of Extra Time Banters. Today I am joined with my friend Akash. Akash, welcome you to another episode of daily football banters, especially in this World Cup season, right? How was before starting off the video, right? So today is, I guess, it was the second match day of the World Cup.
Yeah.
How was your experience so far in this tournament?
Yeah. So the first match did disappoint a bit. The I think Qatar was the first nation to lose their home game. But other than that, the World Cup, I think it's gonna be full of surprises, considering the matches that we have and the matches that are yet to come. But if I talk about today's match, both England and for Netherlands as well. Uh, I guess our point should be today on Netherlands itself.
Right.
Netherlands and Senegal. This was supposed to be a good match. It was supposed to be an exciting match, but it did fail us a bit. Starting 70 minutes, it was not really the team that we expected to come out. It was very dull. Senegal itself, they were very, very, in their back line, they were always waiting for a counter attack. In every one of those counter attack, it was very evident that they missed Sadio Mane. The finishing was not there. Even for Netherlands as well. Their first shot on target was the first goal they scored. I think it's something that they have to work on. I guess the introduction of Depay here actually did create a lot of chances, a lot of flair into the team. But this kid, Cody Gakpo,
Yeah.
this is his first international goal. And if my stats serve me correct, he has 33 goal contributions this season alone, which is the best in top five the leagues this season. I mean, I think we're up for a good ride here. We have to
Yeah.
keep an eye on this kid.
Yeah, I mean,
So
yeah, go ahead, go ahead.
yeah, so I was just about to ask, like, what are your views on this match? What do you think?
Yeah, so for me, it was not as per my expectations. I thought it would be an easy game for Netherlands, but looking at the first half, it was really not. Because after first half, I thought that Senegal would make it through. I mean,
Hmm.
not to forget the chance that Frankie De Jong missed in the first half, which I
Oh,
thought
it was a howler.
should be converted to a goal. That is one of the points. Secondly, if I go to the stats, I think today the lineup for Netherlands, the formation was something like, if I am not wrong, it was 3-4-1-2. So they had
Yeah, yeah.
three central defenders with two wing backs, and kind of like a two central defenders, one scam, and two central forwards. For me, I think
Hmm.
what disappointed me most are the wing backs. I think they didn't do their job properly, especially Dumfries in your right wing back, right? Considering the amount of talent he has and the amount of experience he has, he should have performed better. So that is the places where I felt that there was a disappointment. I mean, Blind, I know the age is an issue, but next match probably I would want to see Tyrell Malacia instead of Daley Blind in that left wing back formation, right? Apart from that, I think Netherlands need to have that more concrete playing style in the front, right? I thought that they did not have their tactics on point. I mean, but that player Cody Gakpo, just how you mentioned, right? He was exceptional. I think he was probably the best player
Absolutely.
in the field today. And apart from that, I think Netherlands should not be too much happy about this win, because this win was not that something they have, like, they have performed exceptionally well and all those things. It was
Mm.
I would say that if Sadio Mane was in the Senegal team, then Netherlands would have lost. I was pretty much sure of it.
Yeah,
Yeah, because
I was expecting. Yeah.
in the first half, if you watch the match closely, there were so many chances that Senegal was creating, right? That Ismailia Sarr from the left side, he was creating so much, critical passes and all those things. But what they lacked, as you mentioned before in here only, right? That there was a finishing that was missed here, right? Yeah. So that is one of the.
Yeah. So you see, Sar, I think, was the best player in that team today. He created chances from the left very well. I think he missed that focal point where there was somebody against those crosses, to face those and to finish those out. I think Sadio Mane could have been that person over there, but we have to move ahead. We have to think about the team itself. Senegal defensively, they did brilliantly. They defended with their heart and soul. They did it all throughout the game. I think the first goal itself kind of was a bad hit for them. I think it was a misjudge from Mendy itself. Mendy, I think he could have come like a second early. He could have got to the ball first. But
Right.
that cross, I mean, that pass itself was so juicy, man. I mean, any striker would love to be on the other hand of those crosses. I think Frankie deserved to be a man of the match today, considering that pass. But once that first goal came in, Senegal kind of crumbled and they went ahead to get those like get that equalizer, and that's where
Yeah.
they conceded the second goal. It was basically a counter. Depay wanted to get his first goal in the tournament, but Klaassen finished it off. It was a proper poacher's finish, and I think overall, if you see, Netherlands did deserve to win the match, but Senegal did put up a fight. If Senegal had, their star main man there, I think the team or the scoreline could have been different altogether.
Yeah, just not to mention, I mean, despite Frankie de Jong missing a very important setter, he did have a good game, right? He did have
Hmm.
a good game.
Right, right, right.
He had one of the assists, and even if you go to the stats, the number of duels won, number of aerial duels won, tackles, all that, Frankie has got a good stat in it. And one more question I have to you, Akash, is that one of the players got injured in Senegal who was Kouate, who
Yeah,
is
yeah.
I think one of the most experienced player in Senegal. So after the first loss, right? So as we predicted in our previous group, right, that Senegal might be the second one to qualify from this group. So considering that there is an injury and first defeat, right? How do you think the manager would go ahead with the upcoming matches about that?
Yeah, I think it's going to be a tough job. Losing one of the experienced players in the team and losing the game itself, I think it will be a big blow to their confidence as well. I think here the manager has to do something that is required of him, is basically uplift the team and let them know that okay, fine, look, we don't have the star man, doesn't matter. We lost a player, doesn't matter. We it's a team. A team effort can make us like help us go through this qualification. I think that is something the coach must focus on. This team, I'm expecting this team to come back stronger. I'm expecting the next matches that to come up to be much more exciting. And I hope that because look, Senegal should have at least got one goal. I predicted that it should have been 2-1 scoreline, but they did not make it. But I expect the other games to be much more tougher for them because it's do or die now.
Okay. And for Netherlands, do you think that this is the starting 11 that should play, or whether instead of Bergwijn we should be playing Depay as a starting 11?
Yeah, I think so. This is not the starting 11 that can win you match in every match like this. They need to make some changes. Depay, I understand Depay is coming out of an injury, so he can only put up like a 30 odd minutes of shift. But if he's fit enough, he should start the match. I think he's a very instrumental part of this team. Defensively, I believe Netherlands is a good team. They have Van Dijk, Nathan Ek, and Delight. It's a solid defensive pair. But they have to work on the transitions. Somebody has to come down and create those chances. Frankie alone cannot. Frankie was good today considering the opponents they have, but if this team had to play, let's say, up the top five teams in the world, it would be a big struggle for them. I think that is the point where Netherlands has been struggling for many years now, and I think it's still there. I believe the wing backs were not really present in today's match. They were there,
Exactly.
but they were not doing their job correctly. I think there has to be some sort of changes there, but I would not suggest this team to like go on ahead like this. They need to make some changes.
Yeah. For me also, I think I agree with you. Like Netherlands should actually go and think about what all went wrong today, right? I mean,
Right.
I mean, considering the amount of talents they have in their team, they should be better than this. That is one of the thing. And for Senegal, I think I don't see a point to be disappointed so early, right? They did play good. They miss there is a striker that is missing from the team. That's fine, but I think they can put up a game in the group, and will be able to qualify as a second favorites in this group. Like you consider,
Absolutely.
yeah, because considering the match we saw yesterday against Ecuador and Qatar, right? I mean, considering that, I think Senegal is better, will be performing better in the upcoming games, right?
Yeah, we can at least expect that much from this team. Considering they won the AFCON itself,
Yeah,
yeah, they had a full squad back then, but that does not mean that the team spirit should go down. They should come back stronger, and I expect the next match to be much more exciting. And for Netherlands, I think they are in a safer spot now. They got a win in their bag, a two-goal difference, a clean sheet that should boost their confidence, but not enough to, have a bigger downfall in the next match. I don't see that happening, but football is a crazy game. Anything
yeah.
can happen at any point.
Okay, yeah, and not to mention, like Netherlands, the only like their coach is 75 years old, the Van Hal, right? I mean, we want basically, I want Netherlands to actually go through because of the coach. I mean, yeah, I want him to actually succeed with this Netherlands team.
Well, exactly. I mean, if we don't even talk about the coach, the team deserves,
Yeah,
I'm not seeing this as a champion team yet, but I can see them at least going to the quarterfinals, and maybe if they're lucky, they can go to the semis.
yeah,
But I think it's far from being a champion team yet, unless they find their rhythm, unless they find the quality in them. I think it's going to be tough, right, for them.
yeah. I mean, yeah, and but considering the fact that before the World Cup, they had quite a good amount of goals on all the matches they have scored. Some kind of stats is there. I'm not sure about that. So considering the fact they should be performing good in the upcoming matches, right?
Yeah, yeah, of course, of course. Netherlands should the players that they have. It's a young bunch mixed with some experienced one. I think it's a good matchup. They just need to find the rhythm properly. The biggest miss from this game was the transitions. There was a lot of gaps that they could not fill, or the gaps that they could not exploit in the opponent's half. That thing is something that they must concentrate on, and if they can implement in the correct time. It's a good team to go through.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Yeah. So, Akash, yeah, so that's all I had for this match. I mean, I know it was not a high scoring match, and I mean, lots to talk about. I mean, I think we covered most of it, right? Yeah.
Right, right, right.
Yeah. So, let's hope that we have some good upcoming matches this week, right? I mean, we have uh, 3:30.
The God's playing tomorrow. God's playing tomorrow. So of course.
So we
So yeah,
probably
looking
both
forward to
will
that one.
be, yeah, we'll both will probably be working and watching the match simultaneously.
Exactly, exactly. But I might not work. You never know. I mean, have to consider something sometimes.
Yes, yes, yeah, definitely. Yeah, so okay, I think we'll wrap up this video, right? I mean, we don't want to extend it and bore our audience.
Yeah, right, right,
Yeah.
right.
So yeah, so people, so this was our short video on Netherlands versus Senegal, our kind of like an analysis, not a professional one, but the
Yeah,
one
yeah.
we understood, right? Yeah. So
Right.
yeah, so for upcoming videos, if you want to support us, you can like the video, you can subscribe the video, and don't forget to share our videos, and follow our page on Instagram. The Instagram and all the social handles will be given in the video. Yeah. So till then, what do you say?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Keep bantering. See you next time.